7270 heading south of 1560. We are do our best. 35 your day, south 15. Giant 74 Tango Whiskey, 140.
Alright, we're exactly where we left off. It is 5:10. We're due out of here at 5:15. We're completely closed up and ready to go. So, we'll go ahead and make sure parking brake is set, which it's not. Pull the chocks. Set this to our legs page. Wonderful. Get this onto our engine page. And we'll go ahead and run through the before start checklist. So, before start checklist. Fuel pumps, all on. Passenger signs are both now on. Window heat, on. Hydraulic pumps, all on. Doors, closed, lights are out. Pressurization, 36,000, 0 set auto. Auto brake is set RTO, and stab trim is set 5.5 units. That is the before start checklist complete. So, anti-collision light on. Pack 1 off, pack 2 off. Got sufficient pressure. Start sequence today is going to be 2 then 1, starting with ignition right. Alright. Starting number 2. Start valve open. And 2 rising. Wait for 25% and 2, then we'll introduce fuel. %, fuel in. And there's light off. Got a long one ahead of us, folks. In 56%. 56%, starter cutout. Start valve closed. Roll back. Alright. Isolate. Ventilate. Starting number 1. Start valve open. And 2 rising. Again, wait for 25% and 2, then we'll introduce fuel. %, fuel in. Wait for light off, looking for a hung start, looking for a hot start. Light off. Waiting for 56% and 2 now. There's our oil pressure light out. Starter cutout. Start valve closed. Roll back. Wonderful. Gen 1. Gen 2. Probe heats. Reverse C on the bleeds. Continuous. Continuous. Off. Taxi light on. Flaps 5. Minimize that. We'll go ahead and make our PA. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, I'd like to welcome you on board Nauru Airlines Flight 91 with service to Brisbane. Flight time tonight is going to be about 4.5 hours over to Brisbane. Ride should be pretty smooth. Coming into Brisbane, we might encounter some light rain showers, but nothing to be concerned with. Again, thank you for flying Nauru Airlines, and we'll see you on the ground. Alright, there's that. Clear that. Flaps are indeed 5. QNH is correct. We're set to boogie. Let's go ahead and do the after start checklist. Alright. Vortex checklist. Generators are on. Probe heats on. Anti-ice not required. Flight controls. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Flight controls are free and correct. Flaps 5 set. Green light. Transponder can now go to TARA. 1304 is correct. Squawk. That is the before taxi checklist complete. Nauru radio. Air Nauru 91 holding 12 for release.
Air Nauru 918, released for departure. Clearance void if not to off base 635 Zulu. If not to off base 635 Zulu, contact no later than 645 Zulu. Time now 615 Zulu. Frequency change approved.
Release for departure. Clearance void if not off by 635 Zulu. If not off by 635 Zulu, contact no later than 645 Zulu. Time now 615 Zulu. Frequency change approved. Air Nauru 91. Just like that, we're good to go. Brakes released, throttle up, let's go. As stated in our briefing, we're going to go ahead and pull out, head off to the right, backtrack, flip around, and we're good for blast off. Alright, you should be winding down any second now. That was an interesting sound shift. City view pulling out onto the runway here. Alright, clear left, clear right. Little bump down there, that's fine. A little juice. And we're basically on time. We're due off the round at 6:25, or sorry, 5:25, and it is now 5:17, so we're doing just fine. Got a working auto brake this time. Wouldn't you look at that? Hasn't faulted on us. Alright, we'll go ahead and do our one thing I forgot to do is turn on our lights. These short taxis get me. We'll backtrack, line up, wait, and run our before takeoff checklist then. Should have a beautiful sunset departure here. Ooh, that's some glare. Beautiful off the water of the South Pacific, though. No, just barely South Pacific. We're gonna be a lot farther south here in a second when we get to Brisbane. We're gonna putter around Australia a little bit. Australia. Sorry about that. Alright, we'll pull to a stop here. Alright, before takeoff checklist, takeoff config. Pull up, pull down, nothing. Good to go. Packs. Our auto bleeds are on. Altimeters. Our QNH is 1007 set and cross-checked. And our recall is checked. That is the before takeoff checklist complete. We're good to go. So, heading select is armed. Auto throttle's armed. Brakes on. Let's set 40%. Let it stabilize. And we'll go ahead and ding the cabin. Wait for the engines to spool up. Alright, 40% stabilized. Toga. Thrust set, brakes released. A little bit of down pressure. Just out the line a little better here. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. Release the back pressure. Sorry, release the forward pressure. Start countering for that
V1.
crosswind V1 rotate.
Positive rate.
You're up. That crosswind, a little bit bitey there. We're climbing out. Our radio, Air Nauru 91 airborne, passing 1,000. Alright, we'll re-engage, heading select. Re-engage CWSA.
Squawk 04418.
Reset transponder 0441, Air Nauru 91. 0, 4. And then ident.
Air Nauru 918. Nauru radio.
Alright.
Radar contact. Climb to flight level 360.
Gauge VNAV. Climb to flight level 360, Air Nauru 91. A little bit to the right. Bring our flaps up to 1.
Air Nauru 918. Turn right. Heading pole 05. Expect further clearance in about 5 full miles.
Right, heading 205. Expect further clearance at about 5.2 miles, Air Nauru 91. Right, flaps up. Let's reset our 204. That's not correct. We're looking good. Lean into the turn a little bit more. Oops. Of course I have it. CWS is re-engaged. Pull back on the stick. CWS is like Airbus mode,
Turn right.
basically.
Heading 475.
Turn right, 275, Air Nauru 91. We busted our speed restriction. Gotta love it. We're supposed to go up to 360 now. This is what happens when you get task saturated, folks. Our flaps are up. I'm gonna put the gear to off. Speed's coming back under control now. Once we level out here, go and run our after takeoff checklist.
Air Nauru 918. Turn left. Heading pole 10.
Left 210, Air Nauru 91. Passing 10,000 there. We can get all the lights off. Being the cabin. Approaching 11,000. Set standard. At this point, I'm going to go and engage Command A. Let it take over. Let Jim Bob take over. That's the pending name for our autopilot. Alright, so climb checklist. Packs bleeds. Auto and on. Pressurization is checked. Differential going up. Start switches are off. APU is off. Flaps are up. No lights. Climb checklist complete. Just like that, we're out of there. I busted a speed restriction, but we're out over the middle of the Pacific, so who cares? Definitely not the FAA. Far out of their territory. I reset that there so we can see a little farther out. I'll probably go even a little farther. Got quite a bit of climbing to do. It's pretty smooth air here, so I'm not too worried about turbulence. And looks like they got us set on, I think, Morma, so we'll go ahead and just preemptively set direct Morma because they will tell us to do it too late. So we set that, engage LNAV. So we're LNAV, VNAV, and command. Beautiful. Just like that, we're away. Alright, we're just leveling off here at 36,000 feet. The air seems pretty darn smooth, so we're going to go ahead and knock off the seatbelt signs, let people wander about. And everything else seems to be pretty hunky-dory. Let's see here. Fuel looks good. All attempts on that look good. Let's see here. Got, expecting Brisbane at 10:41 Zulu. It is currently 6:42 Zulu, so we're about 4 hours out. So we'll obviously catch you back when we're a little closer. Thank you for watching. If you do enjoy the content, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you catch more of my content, and it helps the channel grow. Thank you very much. Have a good day.